was supposed to be sunshine and ball games, but instead rain and lots of it. We parked overnight in a soggy lot, but we came to cheer on the bench warmers, and wet or not, they showed up to play. After the games, we hit the road with no real plan, just a tank of gas, a few snacks, and time to explore. First stop, a piece of history at Frank's Slide, then a quick detour to chase waterfalls at Lundbreck. And of course, no trips complete through the Crowsnest Pass without a visit to the world's biggest green coal truck. We tipped our hats to the legendary Burmis tree and let Pincher Creek's windmills spin us towards home. Somewhere along the way, we crossed paths with an old memory, a wet weekend, proud parents moment, and a few unexpected turns. Grab your double-double. Come join us in this week's video on Wheels, Waves, and Wings. Our first time overnight parking lot camping was at Home Hardware, and yep, it rained all night.
Okay, for our first night in Cranbrook at the Home Hardware Building Center. Thank you very much, Home Hardware.
As I did the walk around in the morning, Sue waving from the truck. Everything was soaked, but we had baseball to catch.
What do we need to do?
We're in Cranbrook, and it has literally been raining non-stop through the night. On the drive all the way out, we're here watching our son's baseball. It's 7 degrees, pouring rain, so we needed to come and get gloves.
Those are pretty. You're not going to lose me in those. Let's check out those socks. All right.
Wool socks, spray for your boots, and a hoodie, because it's, almost the end of June. Summer solstice was yesterday, so yeah, who would have thought that we'd be buying warm clothes in June? But for anybody that's not from Canada, welcome to Canada.
Honestly, we should have bought a canoe. The bench warmers were ready, and so were the clouds. We didn't film much from the game themselves, mostly because we huddled underneath this weather station umbrella. But we did need the weather station to let us know it was going to rain. The bench warmers played hard, rain or shine, and even the worst weather, the bench warmers brought the energy. Funny thing is, when the sun showed up, just as the tournament ended for us. A tough loss, but a great weekend all the same. It wasn't the weekend we planned, but it's the one we remember and wouldn't trade it for all the dry socks. Well, maybe the socks. So we packed up, left the soccer and baseball complex and rolled out. And just down the road, we hit this complex intersection. It was a maze of yield, stop, and do not enter signs. Pretty sure we passed ourselves twice. So we decided to hit the road and take the long way home. Take a look at some of the areas and places that the Crowsnest Pass has to offer and show. And here we'll share. Just east of Fernie, we rolled into Sparwood, home of something truly massive. This miner statue stands at the entrance, honoring generations who worked these rugged coal seams. And behind him, the Titan, one of the largest haul coal trucks ever built.
So here we are in front of the Titan in Sparwood. It's one of the largest trucks that were used for coal mining. This thing is absolutely massive.
For 25 years, this was the largest dump truck in the world. The prototype built in 1974 by Terex. The Titan weighed 260 tons empty and could carry another 350 in the box. Fully loaded, it could haul the equivalent of 2 buses and a couple of pickup trucks.
It just became too expensive to repair and to fix, so they had to retire it.
But Titan isn't the only story here. This marble cenotaph honors the many miners who never came home. Coal built this city, and Titan may be the symbol, but it's the people who gave it meaning. Continuing heading east through the Crowsnest Pass, Turtle Mountain looms, and the story of Frank begins to come into view. At 4:10 in the morning on April 29th, 1903, 82 million tons of rock came crashing down Turtle Mountain. The town of Frank never stood a chance. Homes, rail lines, and lives were buried in seconds. Even now, the scars haven't faded. This whole valley is filled with boulders the size of buildings. That's our truck in the pullout, and that's what remains of Frank behind it. Beauty and peace draws everyone in, even a few quiet anglers. Even here, just steps from all that power, you can feel completely at peace. Every stone telling a story shaped by water and time.
But just listen to the roar of that.
And finally, one last look before we roll on. They say the Burmis tree stood so strong, even the highway had to bend around it. So we followed its new path and kept heading for home. Sue and I want to thank you for joining us this week. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Give us a thumbs up. Go everywhere, rest anywhere.